Hello and welcome to this yoga for weightlifters. My name is Jessica and I will be guiding you through this recovery style practice where we will be focusing on the full body, a little bit of fluid movement, as well as some static holds to help promote the ultimate and speedy recovery for your post-workout stretch. For this practice, I do recommend having 2 blocks. If you don't, that's perfectly okay. They're not necessary, they're just recommended. We will begin standing at the top of our mats. When you arrive, take a few moments to settle into your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. Reach your hands up, extend through the sides of your waist, and side bend over to the right. Breathe in to the side of your rib cage. Create space in the left side of your body. Inhale. Reach your hands back up to through the center. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, reach up taller, and exhale, side bend over to the left. Breathe into the right side. Inhale, come back up through to the center, and exhale, fold over, bend at the knees. Let your upper body hang heavy. It's okay to have a generous bend in your legs. Maybe shake your head yes and no. It's okay to sway side to side here. If you want to cross at your arms and let your upper body dangle. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Press into your legs. Reach your chest forward, hips back. And exhale, plant your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee down to the bottom of the mat. If you have blocks, here's where you can use them. Take your blocks into your hands, framing your front foot to help lift your chest up even more. If you're not using blocks, simply keep your fingertips on the mat. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, straighten both legs. Send your hips back, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend into your lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs, send your hips back, pyramid. Once more, inhale for your lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale into your lunge, pausing here. Let your hips be heavy, sink forward. If you'd like to add on, you can invite a twist into your upper body. Reach your right hand towards the back of the mat. Option to bend into your left knee, catching hold of your foot for a quad stretch. We'll pause here. If you took hold of your foot slowly with control, let it come back down to the mat. Reframe your front foot. Tuck your back toes, straighten your front leg for your pyramid pose. Let your body lean over your front leg. It's okay to have a little bit of bend in both knees. They do not need to be perfectly straight. Press your left hip forward, your right hip back. Notice how this changes the pose. Gaze forward, bend into your right knee, step your left foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot towards the back of the mat, lower your knee down. Inhale for a breath, lengthen your spine. Exhale, straighten both legs, send your hips back, pyramid. Inhale, come forward into your lunge, let the back knee drop. Exhale, pyramid. Flowing through this once more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, come forward for your lunge, adding the twist if you would like. Reach your left hand towards the back of your mat, an option to add on with the leg, inviting a quad stretch. Take a moment to pause and breathe. If you took the quad stretch, slowly release your foot back down to the mat, reframe your front foot, tuck your toes, start to straighten and press into both legs, lifting your hips back, pyramid pose, folding over your left leg. Gaze towards the top of the mat. Step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. If you are using your blocks, move them out of the way now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Step your feet back, downward facing dog. Press into both palms. Send your chest towards your thighs. Lift your tailbone up high towards the sky. Start to walk your hands back towards your heels. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet slightly wider so your heels are in, toes are out, and start to sit your hips towards your heels. Yogi squat malasana. It's okay if you come up onto your toes, and then option to grab a block here and place it under your hips for a little bit more lift and support. Bring your palms together towards heart center. Use your elbows to press your knees open. Lift your heart up. Reach the crown of your head high towards the sky. Open your right arm out towards the side. Reach your left arm up high towards the sky for a twist. Exhale, come back through to center. Open up your left hand towards the side. Reach your right arm up high. Exhale, come back through to center. Pause for a moment. Walk your hands forward slightly. Let your upper body bend, and it's okay to come up onto your toes here. Maybe sway side to side, shifting your hips back and forth. And there's no right or wrong way to do this movement. It's to feel good in your hips and your legs. Walk your hands even forward, even more. Slowly bring yourself onto your knees, either coming into child's pose or frog pose. If you're coming into frog pose, widen your knees as far as your body allows. Align your ankles to your knees so that you have a 90-degree bend in your legs. Arch your back slightly and press your hips back. Coming forward any amount. You may be up onto your fingertips, onto your forearms, or you can rest your forehead down to the mat. If you're in child's pose, take your big toes together, knees as far apart as you would like. Sit your hips back towards your heels and let your chest melt forward. Wherever you are, slowly start to press yourself back up. Inch your legs closer, going as slowly as you need. Shift your hips side to side to release the stretch. Stack your hips over top of your knees. Walk your hands forward, puppy pose. Melt your heart down towards the mat, resting chin or forehead down. Keep your low belly slightly engaged. Let the melting come from your chest and from your heart. Option to spread your hands wider if your chest and your shoulders are very tight, or you can bring your hands closer together to intensify. Start to walk your hands back in. Find your way into a comfortable seat. Close down or soften your gaze. Take a moment here to let the practice settle into your body, to take a moment of rest. Draw your hands together towards heart center. We'll close with a releasing breath in through the nose, side out the mouth. Bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's quick yoga for weightlifters recovery style practice. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, comment on what you thought, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.